Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatam. Yahweh Shemar Alatam by Shem Yahushua. This is the Baltimore Sabbath service. We're about to go right into it. We're starting in 1 Samuel 4, verses 1 through 7. Okay. So we're going to start in 1 Samuel 4, verses 1 through 7 in the Hebrew. 1 Samuel 4, chapter 1. Verse 1, slacking. 1 Samuel 4, verse 1. Wayahaya, Debar, Shamwa Allah, Lakal, Yasha'ala, Wayataza'ah, Yasha'ala, Lakoratha, Palashafyum, Lamalakama, Wayachnawa, Al, Aban, Hayazar, Wapalashafyum, Kanawa, Ba'apak, Waya'arakwa, we're at verse 2, Waya'arakwa, Palashafyum, Lakoratha, Yasha'ala, with a tash, with a tash, Hamala Kama, Waya Nagat, Yasha'ala, Lapanya, Palashafyum, Yahwa, Bama Airaha, Bashada, Ka'araba'if, Alatyum, Ayash, verse 3. Waya Ba'a, Ha'aim, Al, Hamachana, Waya Amaria, Amarwa, Zaquanya, Yasha'ala, Lama, Nagatnawa, Yahawa, Hayawam, Lapanya, Palashafyum, Nakwa, Alahayat, Alayanawa, Mashallah, Af, Arawan, Baryaf, Yahawa, Waya Ba'am, Ba'kwarabnawa, Waya Shainawa, Bakak, Ayabyanawa. Verse 4, Waya Shalach, Ha'aim, Shalah, Waya Sha'awa, Masham, Af, Arawam, Barayaf, Yahawa, Tazabawaf, Yashab, Hakarabyum, Washam, Shunya, Bunya, Alyam, Aim, Arawam, Baryaf, Ha'alahayim, Chapanya, Wapa Yanach, Wapa Yankas. Verse 5. Wayahaya, Bakaba Wa'ab, Arawan, Baryaf, Yahawa, Al, Hamachana, Wayaraiwa, Kal, Yasha'ala, Farah, Wa'aiha, Garawala, Wathaham, Ha'arataza, verse 6. Wayashamaywa, Palashafyam, Ah, Kawal, Hatharaiha, Waya Amarwa, Maha, Kawal, Hatharawaiha, Hagadalawa, La, Haza'af, Bamachana, Arabyam, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Arawam, Yahawa, Ba'a, Al, Hamachana, verse 7. Wayara'awa, Ha-Palashafyum, Kaya, Amarwa, Ba'a, Alahayim, Al, Hamachana, Waya-Amarwa, Awaya, Lanawa, Kaya, La'a, Hayata, Kaza'a, Athamawal, Shalashma, and that's it.
We're in 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 1. And the word of Samuel came to all Israel. Now Israel went out against the Philistines to battle, and pitched beside Ebenezer, and the Philistines pitched in Aphek. Verse 2. And the Philistines put themselves in array against Israel, and when they joined battle, Israel was smitten before the Philistines. And they slew of the army in the field about 4,000 men. Verse 3. And when the people were come into the camp, the elders of Israel said, Wherefore hath the Most High smitten us today before the Philistines? Let us fetch the ark of the covenant of the Most High out of Shiloh unto us, that when it cometh among us, it may save us out of the hand of our enemies. Verse 4. So the people sent to Shiloh, that they might bring from thence the ark of the covenant of the Most High of hosts, which dwelleth between the cherubims, and the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were there with the ark of the covenant of the Most High. Verse 5. And when the ark of the covenant of the Most High came into the camp, all Israel shouted with a great shout, so that the earth rang again.
First Samuel 4.
Verse 6.
1 Samuel 4, verse 6. 1 Samuel 4, verse 6.
Verse 6. And when the Philistines heard the noise of the shout, they said, What meaneth the noise of this great shout in the camp of the Hebrews? And they understood that the ark of the Most High was coming to the camp. Verse 7. And the Philistines were afraid, for they said, Most High is coming to the camp. And they said, Woe unto us, for there have not been such a thing heretofore.
We're now going to be reading 1 Samuel chapter 4, 8 through 14 in the Hebrew.
I'm just going to take this one.
Come.
1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 8. Awiyah, Lunwa, Maya, Yetaza Yalunwa, Mayad, Ha'alahayim, Ha'adarayim, Ha'alah, Allah, Hum, Ha'alahayim, Hamakim, Mutazarayim, Makal, Makah, Bamadabar. Verse 9. Heather Kazak. Heather Kazakwa. Wahayawa. La'anashyam. Palashathyam. Pun. The Ibadwa. The Avarayam. Ka'ashar, Ibadwa, Lakam, Yahayatham, La'anashiam, Wanalakmatham. Verse 10. Wayalakamwa, Palashathyam, Wayanagak, Yasha'ala, Wayanaswa, Ayash, La'ahalyawa, with a haya, Hamakah, Gadwallah.
Got a wall, huh?
Got a wall, huh? The what? Ma'ad. Wayapol. Wayasha'ala. Shalashim. Allah. Regalia. Verse 11. Wa'arawan. Alahayam. Nalakwak. Washunya. Bunya. Alia, That's a wa. Apunya. Wapayan. Wapayankas. Wapayankas.
I'm not sure. I was looking at Wapa Cop. It's either Wapa.
Kasa.
It's either Wapa Kas or what, how you said. I'm not sure about that word.
Wapayanakas. I'm going to do that one. Verse 12. Wayarataza, Ayash, Manyaman, Mahama Iraka, Mahima Arak, Mahima Arak, Mahima Rak, Mahima Raka, Wayaba'a, Shalah, Wayawam, Hahawa'a, Wamadyawa, Qura'ayim, Wa'adama, Al, Ra'ashwa. Verse 13. Wayabawa'a, Wahana, Alya, Yashab, Al, Hakasa'a, Yaka, Darak, Matazapa, Kaya, Hayaha, Labua, Karad, Al, Arawan, Alahayim, Wahayash, Ba'a, Lahagayad, Ba'ayad. What is a qua? What is a ike? What is a ike? What is a ike? What is a ike? Called Ha'ayar. Verse 14. Wayishama, Alia, Ath, Wawal, Hataza Aqua, Wayamar, Maha, Kawal, Hahamawan, Hazah, Wahayash, Mahar, Wayaba'a, Wayagad, La Alia. And that's it.
We're now going to be reading 1 Samuel chapter 4, 8 through 14. 1 Samuel chapter 4. I'm sorry. We're reading 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 8. 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 8. Woe unto us! Who shall deliver us out of the hand of these mighty powers? These are the powers that smote the Egyptians with all the plagues in the wilderness. Verse 9. Be strong and quit yourselves like men, O you Philistines, that ye be not servants unto the Hebrews, as they have been to you. Quit yourselves like men and fight. Verse 10. And the Philistines fought, and Israel was smitten, and they fled every man into his tent. And there was a great slaughter, for there fell of Israel 30,000 footmen. Verse 13. And the ark of the power was taken, and the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were slain. Verse 12. And remember, these men were slain. The sons of Eli were slain due to the sins that they were doing. And because of the sins they were doing, the Most High said that he was going to cut off the line of Eli and pretty much give the priesthood to someone else, which we know is going to be to Samuel. Verse 12. And there ran a man of Benjamin out of the army and came to Shiloh the same day with his clothes rent and with earth upon his head. Verse 13. And when he came to lo, Eli sat upon a seat by the wayside watching, for his heart trembled for the ark of the power. And when the man came into the city and told it, and all the city cried out. Verse 14. And when Eli heard the noise of the crying, he said, What meaneth the noise of this tumult? And the man came and hastily and told Eli. And that's it.
It's like, sir. Just one more. Two. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. All right, now we're going to be reading 1 Samuel chapter 4, 15 through 21. We're going to read it in the Hebrew first. 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 15. Wa'aliyah ban v'sha'ayim wa'shamana shana wa'ayan yawab kwama wala'a yakawal Fara'awaf, verse 16. Waya Amar, Ha'ayash, Alya, Anakya, Haba'a, Man, Hama'ayrakha, Wa'anya, Man, Hama'ayrakha, Nasafya, Waya Hayawam, Waya Amar, Ma, Haya, Hadabar, Bunya, verse 17. Verse 17. Waya Ain. Hama Bashar. Waya Amar. Nas. Yasha'ala Lapanya. Palashafyam. Wagum. Magapa. Garawalha. Hayafha. Ba'ain. Wagum, Shunya, Bunyaka, Mathwa, Chapanya, Wapayanakas, Wa'arawan, Ha'alahayim, Nala Waka, verse 18, Wayahaya, Kahazak, Zakayarwa, Arawan, Ha'alahayim, Wayapal, Ma'al, Hakasa'a, Acharanya Yaf, Ba'ai Yad, Hasha'ar, Watha Shabar, Maparakwafwa, Wayamath, Kaya, Zakwan, Ha'ayash, Wakabad, Wa'a, Shapat, Af, Yasha'ala, Arabayim, Shana, verse 19. Waya Kalafwa, Ashaf, Paya Nakas, Hara, Lalaf, with a Shamai of Hashamaitha, all Halakwak, Arawan, Ha'alahayim, Wamath, Hamaya, Wa'ayashha, with a Karai, with a Lad, Kaya, Nahapakwa, Alya, or Tazaria, verse 20. Waka'aif, Mawatha, Watha Dabarna, Hanatazabwath, Alya, Al, Thayaraya, Kaya, Bun, Yaladath, Wala'a, Ainatha, Wala'a, Shatha, Labha, verse 21. Watha Korah, Lana'ar, Ayah, Kabawad, La'amar, Gala, Kabawad, Mayasha'ala, Al, Halakwak, Arawan, Ha'alahayim, Wa'al, Chamaya, Wa'ayashha, and that's it.
And we're going to be reading from 1 Samuel chapter 4, verses 15 through 21 in the English. Verse 15. Now Eli was 98 years old, and his eyes were dim, that he could not see. Verse 16. And the man said unto Eli, I am he that came out of the army, and I fled today out of the army. And he said, What is there done, my son? Verse 17. And the messenger answered and said, Israel is fled before the Philistines, and there have been also a great slaughter among the people. And thy 2 sons also, Hophni and Phinehas, are dead, and the ark of the Most High is taken. Verse 18. And it came to pass, when he had mentioned of the ark of the Most High, that he fell from off the seat backward by the side of the gate, and his neck brake, and he died. For he was an old man and heavy, and he had judged Israel 40 years. Verse 19. Go.
So, I mean, we know why Eli was cut off, because Eli was cut off because he was not restraining his sons, which shows that you are responsible for your household. Because Eli per se wasn't doing the sins of his sons, but he wasn't restraining them. And due to him not restraining his own sons and causing them to stop erring, then he was responsible because he was the judge of Israel at that time. So, it shows that the leaders are responsible. And Eli was a shepherd, and he wasn't restraining his children. So the Most High said that he would cut off his sons and himself.
Verse 19. And his daughter-in-law, Phinehas' wife, was with child, near to be delivered. And when she heard the tidings that the ark of the Most High was taken, and that her father-in-law and her husband were dead, she bowed herself and travailed, and her pains came upon her. Verse 20. And about the time of her death, the woman that stood by her side unto her, Fear not, for thou hast borne a son. But she answered not, neither did she regard it. Verse 21. And she named the child Ichabod, saying, The glory is departed from Israel, because the ark of the Most High was taken, and because of her father-in-law and her husband. That's it.
We're now going to be reading 1 Samuel 4:22, and then we're going to be chapter 4, verse 22, and then we're going to be reading chapter 5, 1 through 6.
I got it. 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 22. With the Amar, Galah, Kabawad, Mayasha'ala, Kaya, Nalakwak, Arawan, Alahayim. 1 Samuel chapter 5, verse 1. Wapalashathyam, Lakwakwa, Arawan, Alahayim, Wayaba Ahawa, Wayaba Ahawa, Ma'aban, Ha'azar, Ashadwada. Verse 2. Wayakwakwa, Palashathyam, Arawan, Ha'alahayim, Wayabaya Awa, Athwa, Bayab, Dagawan, Wayatazayag, Wayatazayagwa, Athwa, Atazal, Dagawan. Verse 3. Wayashakamwa, Ashad Wadayam, Hamakarath, Wahana, Dagawan, Nepal, Lapunyawa, Aratazaha, Lapunya, Arawan, Yahawa, Wayakwakwa, Dagawan, Wayashabwa, Athwa, Lamakwamwa. Verse 4. Wayashakamwa, Babakwar, Mamakarath, Wahana, Nagawan, Nepal, Lapunyawa, Aratazaha, Napunya, Arawan, Yahweh, Waraash, Dagawan, Washathya, Kapawath, Yadyawa, Karathawath, all, Hamapathan, Rock, Dagawan, Nasha'ar, Alua. Verse 5. Al, Kan, La'ah, Yadarakwa, Kahanmia, Dagawan, Wakal, Haba Ayash, that's like, Haba Ayam, Bayath, Dagawan, Al, Mapathan, Dagawan, Ba'ashadwad, Ba'ashdawad, Aid, Hayawam, Hazah, verse 6. With the Kabar, it's like with the Kabad, Yad, Yahweh, Al, Ha'ashad, Ha'ashdawadyam, Wayashamum, Wayaka, Atham, Ba'ipalam, Ba'ipalayam, Ba'ipolyum, Ashdawad, Wa'ath, Kabawaliyah, Kabawalyaha. And that's it.
We're now going to be reading 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 22. And then we're going to jump over to 1 Samuel chapter 5, 1 through 6. 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 22. And she said, the glory is departed from Israel, for the ark of the power is taken. 1 Samuel chapter 5, verse 1. And the Philistines took the ark of the power and brought it from Ebenezer unto Ashdod. Verse 2. When the Philistines took the ark of the power, they brought it unto the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon. And you know, Dagon was the false, pretty much the false power that the Philistines pretty much, worship, pretty much. Verse 13. And when they were of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of the Most High. And they took Dagon and set him in his place. Again, verse 4. And when they rose early on the morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of the Most High. And the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off from the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left to him. Verse 6. Therefore neither the priests of Dagon nor any that come into Dagon's house trod on the threshold of Dagon in Ashdod unto this day. Verse 6. But the hand of the Most High was heavy upon them of Ashdod, and he destroyed them, and he smote them with emerods, even Ashdod and the coast thereof. And that's it. We're now going to be reading 1 Samuel 5, 7 through 12, and then 1 Samuel 6, verse 1. 1 Samuel chapter 5, verse 7. Wayara'awa, Anashya, Ashadawad, Kaya, Kan, Wa'amarwa, La'ah, Yashab, Arawan, Alahaya, Yasha'ala, Ainawa, Kaya, Kwashata, Yadwa, Alyanawa, Wa'al, Dagawan, Alahayanawa. Verse 8. Wayashalahwa, Sakwa, Af, Call, Saranya, Palashafyam, Alahayam. Allah Yaham Slakim. Way Amarwa. Ma na Aisha. La Arawan. Alahaya Yasha'ala. Way Amarwa. Gath. Yasab. Arawan Alahaya. Yasha'ala Way Sabwa. Arawan Alahaya Yasha'ala. Verse 9. Wayahaya, Acharya, Hasabwa, Afwa, Wafahaya, Yad, Yahawa, Ba'ayar, Mahawama, Garawalha, Ma'ad, Wayak, Af, Anashya, Ha'ayar, Makwatan, Ya'id, Garawal, Wayashafarwa, Laham, Ipalium, verse 10, Wayashalakwa, Af, Arawan, Alahayam, Ikwarawam, Wayahaya, Kabawa, Arawan, Alahayam, Aquarawan, Waya Zaikwa, Ha'ikwaranyam, La Amar, Hasabwa, Alya, Arawan, Alahaya, Yasha'ala, La Hamayaf, La Hamayafanya, Wa'af, Anya, verse 11, Waya Shalakwa, Waya Sapwa, Af called Saranya, Palashafyam, Waya Amarwa, Shalakwa, Af, Arawan, Alahaya, Yasha'ala, Waya Shab, Lama Kwamwa, Wala'a, Yamyaf, Afwa, Wa'af, Anya, Kaya, Fa Hayata, Maha Wamath, Mawaf, Bakal, Ha'ayar, Kabadha, Ma'ad, Yad, Ha'alahayim, Sham, verse 12, Waha Anashiam, Ashar, La'a, Mathwa, Hakawa, Ba'ai Polium, Wafa'al, Shawa'ith, Hayar, Hashamyam. This is 1 Samuel chapter 6, verse 1. Wayahaya, Arawan, Yahawa, Bashadha, Palashafyam, Shabaiha, Chadashyam. And that's it. We're now going to be reading 1 Samuel chapter 5, 7 through 12 in the English, and 6 and 1 in the English.
1 Samuel chapter 5, verse 7. And when the men of Ashdod saw that it was so, they said, the ark of the Most High of Israel shall not abide with us, for his hand is sore upon us and upon Dagon our God. Verse 8. They sent therefore and gathered all the lords of the Philistines unto them, and said, what shall we do with the ark of the Most High of Israel? And they answered, let the ark of the Most High of Israel be carried about unto Gath. And they carried the ark of the Most High of Israel about thither. Verse 9. And it was so that after they had carried it about, the hand of the Most High was against the city with a very great destruction. And he smote the men of the city, both small and great, and they had emerods in their secret parts. Verse 10. Therefore they sent the ark of the Most High to Ekron, and it came to pass as the ark of the Most High came to Ekron, that the Ekronites cried out, saying, they have brought about the ark of the Most High of Israel to us, to slay us and our people. So they sent and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines and said, send away the ark of the ark of the Most High of Israel, and let it go again to his own place, that it slay us not and our people. For there was a deadly destruction throughout all the city. The hand of the Most High was very heavy there. Verse 12. And the men that died not were smitten with the emerods, and the cry of the city went up to heaven. 1 Samuel chapter 6 verse 1. And the ark of the Most High was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. Is that it?
Yep. We're now going to be reading 1 Samuel 6, 1 Samuel 6 verses 2 through 8.
1 Samuel 6 verse 2. Wayakwara Pelashathium Lakahunyam Walakwasamyam La Amar Laha La Asha La Arayan La Arawan Yahweh Hawada'ainwa Hawadainawa Bama Nashalakanwa
No, Shalak now.
Nashalaknawa the one Lamakwawamwa verse 3. Wayamarwa Mashalakyam Arawan Alahaya Yasha'ala Al Tashalakwa Athwa Rayakwam Kaya Hashab Tashiyabwa Lawa Asham Azah the Rapa'awa Wana Wadai Lakam Lama La'a, that's a war. Yadwa Makam verse 4. Wayamarwa Maha Ha'asham Ashar Nashiyab Nawa Wayamarwa Masapar Saranya Palashathyam Kamasha Apalia Zahab Wakamasha Akabaria Zahab Kaya Magapa Akath Lakalam Walasaranya Wayasaranyakam verse 5. Wa'aisha Yatham Tazalamya Aipalayakam Watazalamya Akabaryakam Hamashakyatham Ha'aratazah when a thumb la'alaham la'alahaya yasha'ala wad kabawad awalia yakwal off yadwa ma'al wa ma'al alahayakam wa ma'al Aratazakam verse 6. Walama the Kabadwa the Babkam Ka'ashar Kabadwa Matazarayam Wapara'ai Labum Halawa'a Ka'ashar Hatha Alo Baham Wayashalakwam Wayalakwa verse 7. Wa'itha, Kwakwa, Wa'aishawa, Agala, Kadasha, Aka, Washathya, Parawath, Ilawath, Ashar, La'a, Ila, Alyaham, Al, Wa'asarath, Wa'asratham, Al, Haparawah, Ba'igala, Wahashayabdam, Banyaham, Ma'akayar, Ma'akaryaham, Abiyatha, Habiyathya, verse 8, Walakwatham, Walakwatham, Arawan, Yahweh, Wanathatham, Athwa, Al, Ha'agala, I take one, two others. Ha'agala, Wa'a, Kalia, Hazahab, Ashar, Hashabatham, Hashabtham, the what? Hasham, the Shiyamwa, Ba'aragaz, Matazadwa, Washalaktham, Athwa, Wahalak. That's it.
We're now in 1 Samuel chapter 6, verses 2 through 8. 1 Samuel chapter 6, verse 2. And the Philistines called for the priests and the diviners or diviners, saying, what shall we do to the ark of the Most High? Tell us wherewith we shall send it to its place. Verse 3. And they said, if ye send away the ark of the power of Israel, send it not empty, but in any wise return him a trespass offering. Then you shall be healed, and it shall be known to you why his hand is not removed from you. Verse 4. Then they said, what shall be the trespass offering which we shall return to him? They answered, five golden emerods and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the lords of the Philistines, for one plague was on you all and on your lords. Verse 5. Wherefore ye shall make images of your emerods, images of your mice that mar the land, and ye shall give glory unto the power of Israel. Peradventure he will lighten his hand from off you, and from off the powers from off your land. Verse 6. Wherefore then do you harden your hearts as the Egyptians and the Pharaoh hardened their hearts, when they had wrought wonderfully among them? Did they not let the people go, and they departed? Verse 7. Now therefore make a new cart, and take 2 milch kine, on which there have come no yoke, and tie the kine to the cart, and bring their calves home from them. Verse 8. And take the ark of the Most High, and lay it upon the cart, and put the jewels of gold which ye return him for a trespass offering, and a coffer by the side thereof, and send it away that it may go. And that's it. That's our last scripture. We're now reading 1 Samuel 6, 9 through 15. 1 Samuel 6, verse 9. Yatham. No, Salakia. Yathma, Salakia. Darak. Gabawal. Ya'alha. Bayath. Shamash. Hawa'ah. Aisha. Lanawa. Af. Hara'aiha. Hagadawalha. Haza'af. Ga'am la'a. Yada'ainawa. Kaya la'a. Yadwa. Nagaiha, Banawa, Makwarha, Hawa'a, Haya, Lanawa. Verse 10. Waya Aishawa, Anashim, Khan, Waya Kwakwa, Shapya, Parawaf, Alwaf, Waya Ara Sarwam, Ba'igolha, Wa'af, Bunyahum, Kowa, Babayaf, verse 11. Wayashamwa Af, Arawan, Yahweh, all, Ha'ai Gala, Wa'af, Ha'ara Gaz, Wa'af, Ikabaria, Hazahab, Wa'af, Tazalamya, Takaryaham, verse 12. Waya Sharanha, Haparawaf, Badarak, all, Darak, Bayaf, Shamash, Bamasalah, Achaf, Halakwa, Halak, Wagaiwa, Wala'ah, Sarwa, Yumyun, Wa'ala, Washam Wala, Slaki. Washam Awala, Slaki. Wasaranya, Palashapyam, Halakyam, Akaryaham, Aid, Gabawal, Bayaf, Shamash. Verse 13. Wabayaf, Shamash, Quatazarium, Quatazayar, Katayum, Ba'ai Mak, Waya Sha'wa, Af, I Yanyaham, Waya Ra'aywa, Af, Ha'arawan, Washa Mahwa, La Ra'awaf, verse 14. Ha'ai Golha, Ba'aha, Al, Shaddad, Yahawashai, Bayaf, Hama Hashamashya, Bafa Aimad, Sham, Washam, Abun, Garawalha, Waya Bakwaiwa, Af, Aitazaya, Ha'aigolha, Wa'af, Haparawaf, Ha'alwa, Ayla, La Yahawa, verse 15. Haloyam, Harayadwa, Af, Arawan, Yahawa, Wa'af, Ha'aragas, Ashar, Afwa, Ashar, Bawa, Kolya, Zahab, Wayashamwa, all, Ha'aban, Wagado Walha, Anashia, Bayaf, Shamash, Ha'alwa, Al-Awaf, Waya Zabakwa, Zabakyum, Bayawam, Hawa'a, La Yahawa, and that's it. We're now reading 1 Samuel 6, 9 through 15 in the English. 1 Samuel chapter 6, 9 through 15 in the English.
First Samuel chapter 6, verse 9. And see, if it goeth up by the way of his own coast to Beth Shemesh, then he have done us this great evil. But if not, then we shall know that it is not his hand that smote us. It was a chance that happened to us. Verse 10. And the men did so, and took 2 milch kine, and tied them to the cart, and shut up their calves at home. Verse 11. And they laid the ark of the Most High upon the cart, and the coffer with the mice of gold and the images of the emeralds. Verse 12. And the kine took the straight way to the way of Beth Shemesh, and went along the highway, knowing as they went, and turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. And the lords of the Philistines went after them up into the border of Beth Shemesh. And they of verse 13, and they of Beth Shemesh were reaping their wheat harvest in the valley, and they lifted up their eyes and saw the ark and rejoiced to see it. Verse 14. And the cart came into the field of Joshua, a Beth Shemite, and stood there, where there was a great stone, and they clave the wood of the cart and offered the kine a burnt offering unto the Most High. Verse 15. And the Levites took down the ark of the Most High, and the coffer that was with it, wherein the jewels of gold were, and put them on the great stone. And the men of Beth Shemesh offered burnt offerings and sacrifices the same day unto the Most High. That's it, man.
Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions or comments? Come on, sir. So like you, sir, I couldn't hear you.
I wanted to go into it again, but a little scripture ago, you were saying something about how they were supposed to teach their kids.
Come. He's talking about the kids.
Oh, come on, sir.
It's our duty to teach our kids.
Come, sir.
I just wanted to get into that. I didn't go into it. That's why that's right. And how important it is truth.
Come.
Humble ourselves and love the good and hate the evil like the Most High wants us to, so we can see what the Lord has done us.
Come.
We can teach our kids. Until you come to the truth, you don't really notice that. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
You don't notice what you're doing. I don't notice what's wrong. You were short of love sin. It's hard as shit to get us out of it. But it's not.
Come.
You said that, I was thinking, that's what I'm talking about at home. You gotta get this in it. Teach our kids. They can see the run that we see.
Come.
So I tell me my wife to pray to be able to see what our elders see.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Be able to see it and like the zeal that they have. We pray for that. We ain't get it.
Come.
Constantly, his job is to constantly pull us away from the truth, keep us in his set. You know what I mean? He can keep all that together as everything. So every day we gotta wake up and be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be perfect.
Come, sir.
Come, sir.
It's like, if I could add on too, like, it's aggressive that we teach we got to be aggressive in teaching our kids the truth, man, because like we ain't got to worry about whether they want to hear it or maybe they're not going to like us as much. Damn all of that. It's life or death, you see what I'm saying? Because the world is going to aggressively teach our children the wrong way. So we got to be aggressive in teaching our children the right way, you see what I'm saying? Whether they like it or not, whether they want to hear it or not, you feel me? Like, it's our duty to teach them. And we got to do it aggressive because everything that they look at, from the time they are infant to the time they think they grown, you see what I'm saying? Everything that they look at on TV, when they go into the stores, when they go into the world, to school, everything is teaching them to be unrighteous, you feel me?
Come.
You know what I mean? So we got to be aggressive in how we teach our children, man. Like, don't feel bad if they don't want to hear it, you feel me? They children. Give it to them, you see what I'm saying? Like, like the scripture say, raise your child in the way to go, and it shall never depart from them. They may do some certain things, but you set that foundation for them, and that foundation is going to stick with them. You feel me? So that's that's what I just wanted to add on with that.
Even though we brought up learning that the truth is together, and we know the foundation is the truth.
God.
You got to start at that. Ain't truth, never truth. In the world, we will get the truth.
Right.
God.
No matter what you think, they don't really do it. It don't matter. That's Satan is what I'm trying to say. If you thought that way, like I said, we will never be in the truth.
God.
We must bear with our kids, you know what I mean?
God.
So you both sides say set that foundation. That foundation got to be in you. We got to see that light shining in you to be able to pass it on to our kids. You know what I'm saying?
God.
What they doing, you constantly do your best, showing the truth. Nothing else but that. Never veer into the world, to go back to the world and liking the things of the world. I mean, show them that everything they've done is wrong and what you like is right.
Come on, come.
Stay diligent to that. And that light is shining, they'll never get there. I mean, every time they do something wrong, you go pop in their mind. For sure.
Come on, come.
Come.
That's why I say school is so important.
Come.
This is the only place you're going to hear the truth.
Right.
Come.
So, they don't make you stay out of class, that's because you want you to listen to them.
Come, sir.
Come.
These little conversations that you had, it must. This is respectful.
Come, sir. Come. Ay, Mario.
La Yasha'Allah. This one's on it, but we're just gonna do the listening first. We can.
Slap, sir. Come.
You can. It's up to you. You see. Okay. Amadium. That means stand. Wapanya Hakwadam, which means rise and face the east. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, then in the English. The Lord's Prayer. Abinawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadad. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak Wafka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathanlano. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Masalakino. Asalakino. Well, if you I know, when say one, a ball, I was shine out, my young, right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapa, I will love him, Amen.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be.
This is Hakat the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baba Kusha. Nathanlano. Hakat. Larapa'ah. Call Maka'Allah. Will call Madawah. Hakat. Latahar. Hamatazariah. Hakat. Lahakmiyah. Hamakia. Hakat. Arakawa. Hatima'Allah. Lagarishan. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The water of mud.
And in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
This is blessed Israel. Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Wa Yasha'Allah. Wahabayah. Sapari. Warak. Rapah. Magun. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The water of mud.
And in the English,
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Bless us.
Bless us
And Israel.
and Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So please, this is the blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa min yaka Allah.
Wa Yaka Allah.
Wa ala hayya.
Wa Allah Hayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Ala wak Yahana.
Allah Wab Yahana.
Ha ala wakyam.
Ha Allah Wabim.
Ha saranyam.
Asaranyam.
Akwatazayanyam.
Akwatazayanyam.
Haka ayalyam.
Akayayoyam.
Wa ha akwakyam.
Wa Agawakim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
And wa Rahman.
The water of money in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Mike.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commander General Yahweh.
Commander General Yahweh.
The general.
General.
The captain.
The captain.
The officer.
Officer.
The troop.
Troop.
And the sister.
And the sister.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So big. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharya.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayam.
Shemayam.
Wa'arakazah.
Wa'arakazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Number what?
Number what?
Ragolka.
Ragolka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan. Shawamah.
Shawamah.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazolka.
Tazolka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Walayalak.
Wayalah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Shamarka.
Makol Rai.
Makorah.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Up the Pashka.
Of the Pashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'afka.
There's an Afka.
Wa'aka.
Wa'aka.
Mayatha.
Mayatha.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
I will love.
I will love.
Aman.
Aman in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence comes my help?
My help cometh from
My
Yahweh,
help coming from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Even as suffered thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not stumble.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day,
sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time
From
forth,
this time forth,
even
and
forevermore.
forevermore.
So be it.
So big. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Allahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Adam Yalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al Bakarach.
Wa al-Thashakwat.
Al Tashakwat.
Al.
Al
Kayahana.
Yahana.
Al-Yadika.
Al Yamika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahaman Yawan.
Wa Mashanayaka.
Al Shanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
The Sha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ah.
Al-Aimaka.
Al Amaka.
Ya'ariyamwa.
Al Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wa Yadaya'at Tazawad.
Whether the Yai Tazawah.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Akawa.
When the Kakida.
Kakida.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Sakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'al.
Aywan.
Aywa.
Kayam.
Kayam.
Now what I Tazawad.
Now when I Tazawah.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Baraya.
Barya.
Yakarafwa.
Yakarafwa.
Aholia.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
When Yashama'a Aliyam.
When Shemai Aliyam.
Mawa'aba.
Waba'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Kabal.
Kabal.
I'm a one.
I'm one.
I'm a lot.
I'm a lot.
Falashah.
Falashah.
I'm Yashabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gam Ashua.
Dalawar.
Alawah.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawar.
Ayuwa.
Zerawar.
Zerawar.
The Funny Lawat.
Nabani Lawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Kasa Yasara'ah.
Kasi Yasira'ah.
Kayabni.
Kayabni.
Winakal.
Winakal.
Wayashua.
Yashua.
Ashamadwa.
Yashamadwa.
Ayanda Ara.
Ayanda Aram.
Hayawar.
Ayuwa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adamu.
Adamu.
Sayathamwa.
Sayathamwa.
And the Yahweh.
Yahweh.
The Arab.
The Aram.
Because of Abba. Sorry, what was that? Oh, slag. Because of Bach.
Because of Bach.
Welcome to Zolmanai.
Because of Zolmanai.
Calling to say you come what?
Calling to say you come on.
Ashar, Amarwa, Layirashah, Lalawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagawala, Kakwash, Kapanya Rakab, Ka'ash, the Ba'ira Yaira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Harya, Khan, the Redakma, Masa'iraka, Wasapaka, the Bahalam, Mala'ah, Manyaham, Kolawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shimka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Wayabahalwa, Ayya'a, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atham, Shimka, Yahawah, Labadka, Ayawan, Alkal, Rakza, Aman.
And then the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
Lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate thee,
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people,
And consulted against thy hidden
and
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
But the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more
will be
remembered.
no more remembered.
So they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
one consent.
They are confederate against
They are confederate against
the
thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the
and
Israelites
the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab
and the Hagarene,
and Hagarene,
Gabal,
Baal
and Ammon,
and Ammon
and
and
Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
the
with the
Philistines,
inhabitants of
the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher also joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
who unto them,
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the
as
Midianites,
to
as
Sisera,
to Sisera,
as to
as
Jabin,
to Japheth,
the brook of
the
Kasar,
brook of Kassan,
which perished in Endor.
which perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a rat,
Make their nobles like a
and
ram,
like Zahab.
and like Zahab.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah,
as the
and
Baal,
as Zamunah,
and as Zalmunna,
who said,
who
Let
said,
us take to ourselves
Let us take to
the
ourselves
house of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble for the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burning the
as
wood,
the fire burning the wood,
and as the flame set the mountains on
and
fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
make them
and
afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm,
with thy storm,
fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
they may seek their
that
thy
they,
name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is
of the
Yahweh,
Most High,
of the Most High,
over all the
of
earth.
all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
These are the curses. Blessed be Yahweh,
Blessed be Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of
in the
Yahweh,
name of Yahweh,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses
Say evils and curses,
and punishment and
and
destruction
punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against
that
us,
speak against us,
thy prophets,
thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite
the
brothers,
Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the schools.
Send evils and
Say
curses
evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
punishment and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen,
and shake loose the treasure
and shake loose the treasure
of the rich of
of
Israel
the rich of Israel
that refuse
that refuse
to give to the school,
to give to the school,
force their riches
force their riches
into thy sanctuary.
enter into thy
Send
sanctuary,
evils and curses
to evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and
to
destruction
the Edomites
to the Edomites
and the nation
and the nations,
and their drug
and the
dealers,
drug dealers,
the court
the
system,
court system,
the prison
the
system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogue
Amalek synagogue,
and army,
and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia, Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
Skinhead,
Posse Comitatus,
Comitatus,
the gay
the
movement,
gay movement,
the gay movement,
the gay
the
movement,
lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
that's the space program,
army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open up the internet,
and the airway,
in the airways,
the cable access channel,
in West
and the
Channel,
radio
the
channel,
radio channel,
convict the spirit
convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of thy people
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction
And bring swift
to
destruction
all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way.
that stand in the way.
Or try to stop
We
us
try to stop
from
us
broadcasting your word
from broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plague.
Let loose all the plague.
Let loose all the
Let
plague.
loose all the plague.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and fro
through the earth
through the earth
and consume
and
them.
consume them.
Let the plague
Let the plague
take the house of the thief
take the house of the thief
and the murder.
and the murder.
Let Yahweh shine,
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying
come
saucer
down with the flying
to
saucer
punish all the
and
heathen
punish all the heathen
that come up against
that
us
come up against
as
us.
we speak thy
As we
word.
speak thy word,
Cause it to be known
cause it to be known
by all
by all
that is the angel
it is the angels
that have done it.
that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause it to shake it thy come.
Cause them to shake it like
And the
that.
name of Yahweh shine. Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So big.
Sar, which means turn. Sisters, you're shopping. This completes the service.
Men of Israel, we're going to give a one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Emmanuel, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Brakatah,
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Brakatah.
Yadi Matah, Sarah, which means turn. Sisters Amadia. Men of Israel, we're going to give a one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadia, Barak, Yahweh Shema Alathan Ba'Shem Yahushua. Yadi Matah, class dismissed. Say it again. Enough of what?
For anointing.
Yeah.